Chat. Oh my gosh, why are so many of you guys here so early? We got Xenos, Smoot, Tortoise, Junior, U2 Nosy, possibly more. Very, very early and straightforward of you guys. Yeah, Monday. Monday's back chat. What's up, Smug Grinch? U2 Nosy. Gingerbread Dad. What makes you a gingerbread dad? How does that work? Hey Google, play Harris Heller. Hey Google, play Harris Heller. What's up, Captain Sticky Beard? Mr. Sticky Beard. Oh, you're a ginger with 6 kids. Okay. And you make and you're the one who earns the bread, huh? So you're the gingerbread dad. I get it. What's up, KC? Guys, it's gonna be a pretty solid build. 14600 KF will be latest BIOS flash, don't worry. Gigabyte B760, and that's the DS3H, so it'll have Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. 1 terabyte Gen 4. 32 gigs, of course, their Vengeance CL16, 650 watt, 80 plus gold. Let's see, ID cooling, Frozen A410, going inside of the Okinos Oak, which is also known as the Cypress 5. What's up, Chaotic? Other Chaotic. See, we got 2 Chaotics in here. Yeah, that's a solo stream. You gotta get his morning ready, you know? It's coming, I can hear him. What's up, Stoner? Are you ready to wood case? It's Jake's least favorite builds.
Hey Twitch chat, what's up?
See, if Jake watched Jonah's video, he would just say they were all D tier.
He said these are all trash.
All throwaway.
They're throwaway cases. Guys, who cares about wood cases? Hey guys, how you doing?
Good morning, Dr.
Solo stream now, I was just in the bathroom. You know, just like Kermit always says, I'm always late to the stream. That's what happens. I'm always late.
Gotta keep up the.
Gotta keep up. What's up, guys? So yeah, we're building inside the Cypress 5, which we built this a couple times.
This guy, he said he was gonna report us yesterday because I was playing Invisiwoman, and it's just a little, you know, little out there.
Yeah.
And now he's saying he's gonna report us for not having. So like, what do you want?
Crazy.
You know,
That's crazy.
We can't win.
What's up, Pinky Tech? How you doing? Pinky Tech, when's there a new video? Like, come on.
Pinky Tech, when are your nudes dropping?
He's like, they've been out there. Someone hit the AC because it's toasty up in this bit.
I like that.
I like that. That's a good one.
I like that. I like that. What's up, guys? How you doing? Hope y'all had a good weekend.
Are there any games y'all playing this weekend?
I'm just whipping with Indiana Jones.
He's just Indiana Jones.
I'm just
How many
Indiana-
hours is he in now?
It's in, let me see. I took a screenshot. I've been giving everyone, if you are a sub and you care about my Indiana Jones journey, it is in the Toasty sub section. I put some sort of.
Oh, I'm not a sub.
I know. I put some sort of update. 5.8 hours. So we're making it. We're making it somewhere. Someone said what? 22 hours. I feel like I'm getting close to the end though.
Really?
I'll be real with you. Like it feels like the story is gonna wrap up at some point here.
Well, maybe that's how they're gonna turn it to like a 6.8 to a 7.
I will say, and it's not cheating because it's playing the game. I do have it. I don't like when.
I don't know, but the camera turned off when he did it.
Damn. Anywho, I've kind of been treating it like I'm playing freaking Call of Duty, bro. I'll be real with you. There's some points where it's like they want you to sneak around, and I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna kill everybody. And I run through and I just knock everyone out.
You're treating it like Far Cry, and you're like liberating the camps.
Oh, 100%. Like, no, once you realize you're fighting Nazis, I mean, you gotta take them out, bro.
Right,
You gotta take them out. So I'm like, I ain't sneaking around them. I'm killing them all. They're done. But no, there are some points where I'm just like, no, I'm not doing stealth here. I'm going to just run through it, which, you know.
You're gonna try to get back into Hell Let Loose so bad you weren't having fun. We're gonna try it again. Yeah, that's one of those hardcore games. We
Very
played that a little
hardcore.
bit.
It's like the most hardcore.
Actually, how we played that?
That was one you bought, seeing if
yes,
we'd like
yes.
it, and then you didn't
and then it
like
went free,
it.
right?
And now, yeah, it went free on Epic for like a week.
Yeah, I tried that, and I remember thinking it was cool, but I think we kind of realized for stream it wasn't going to be the greatest game for us.
Dollar Dylan, have you beat Indiana Jones? I need to ask you how many hours you think I have left when I tell you where I'm at. I know you've been one who's been talking about Indiana Jones.
I'm waiting for them to say I've never played it.
I need to know if I'm like on speedrunner's like pace right now or what. Rip the PV Prodigy. All right.
Yeah. Don't worry, we still have another 2 pallets coming.
We do
so
have some. It'll take a little bit.
We're gonna
I'm
make 'em
close, but I DOD, huh?
Dead on.
How many hours do you have in it?
Would you this at 70?
I'll be like,
Like, I'm close, but 70 hours.
it really? Oh, you did not play this weekend? I'm just curious how close I am to the end. Because I feel like I'm close. Oh, you're 25 hours? Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God, there's no way then. I feel like I got a lot more to go then. It just feels like I'm getting to a point where something is going to, you know.
I don't know, man. It's that. Hey, that's plot twist. You know, it could be a plot twist.
Could be. Feel like it's going to bust.
Oh, you're having fun with Marvel Rivals again? Had to take a break before you could get out of bronze?
You've been doing all the
Nice.
side stuff. I don't think I've touched a side quest, so maybe.
Games that have good side quests can. It's crazy to think how like the main storyline can be like 25, and then you can get like 100 hours worth of side quests.
You guys gonna check out community testing details for the new Battlefield? Probably not. I mean, if it'd be cool. I mean, hopefully the new Battlefield does better than 2042 because that one just like
I saw actually.
vanished.
I was reading post from. I don't know if it was one of the devs or like a group of them, but they were talking about how they knew how the last 2 flopped.
Yeah.
And so they were saying that like this time they're gonna like really heavily base like the whole game around what the community testing says.
That'd be cool. I mean, that's smart.
How
I mean,
true
people,
is that? I don't
there
know.
are some really big Battlefield fans. I mean, back in the day, I enjoyed Battlefield games. I wasn't like a hardcore Battlefield player, but I enjoyed them. It is kind of sad to see because it hasn't been like that for at least the past 2 years. It was Battlefield and COD. Like, those were the games. And
Battlefield was close to COD level.
it was very close to COD level. COD still had an edge, but right now, I mean, even with COD struggling the way that it is, it's still,
It's not much competition for Battlefield.
Matt, in Indy, have you returned to the older cities yet? Have you been playing it, Xenos? Xenos has been playing Indy?
Everyone in chat is. You didn't know that?
So I just finished fighting off a bunch of scorpions. That's all I'm gonna say.
Was that epic?
It was kind of.
Have you ever fought
A lot
scorpions
of
before?
scorpions. I feel like, am I like too early on? Like, do I have a lot of work to do here?
What would you do if someone said, "Oh, you're just finishing the tutorial up"?
Oh, damn it.
That'd go crazy.
Main story run takes about 12 hours. Okay, I can work with that. So I'm about halfway through, potentially. Jonah says, OPC is here, spraying
nice.
now, should be on time.
Wow.
Let's go.
OPC actually coming through for him.
They said the window was 9 to 10, they showed up at 9. Let's go.
They called him Rope Boy.
They're like, this one ain't free now, bud.
I know they need to start charging him. I'm tired of him taking
I'm
advantage.
gonna call
of the
OPC
system.
myself and be like, hey, you know this guy, you should really start charging him.
This guy at this address, yeah, he is using you all.
Really charge that guy. Actually, have we built in this case? Because this wood looks totally different.
We've won the Cypress 5 before. Maybe that's a different tone.
Yeah.
Now you have to remember, Matt, these are all handmade wood cases, so therefore each wood will be different than the other.
This one's RGB too. We did the Cypress 7 is when we did the sponsor video one, which is the full-size version.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty sure I thought about the Cypress 5 for another build at one point. Does it look the exact same?
The Cypress 7's just taller,
Is that it?
but the wood's a different color, and it has wood on both sides. This only has wood on one side.
Oh, maybe we haven't then.
Well, the
Well,
reason I
yeah.
said that is, we've been talking to them. They said this was a new case they're
Yeah.
bringing, so this might be.
Yeah, Chad, there's a chance going from we may be switching from a Pivia to Okinos.
Yeah, I replied. I guess you didn't see their one message back after you emailed them. They were asking like, "What's your preferred freight delivery? What are your payment terms?" And I replied to all that. So
No,
we'll see.
I messed up and accidentally I responded to the email they said not to respond to. So I sent it to the other. Did they ever respond from the other one?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I was saying is
yeah.
I just copy and paste my message to the other one. Yeah, that'd be really cool though. I don't know if we'll end up. Yeah, we'll see, Chad. There's a chance maybe if pricing's really good and it makes sense, maybe we will get one of like the wood cases, and then I imagine though for the most part we're probably gonna end up with just some classic looking, like Aqua 3 or something like that.
Are you gonna play about? I have no idea what that game
know what
is.
that is.
I'll be honest with you.
You're gonna ask for the wood
Should I
at
care
different
about
tones.
it?
So normally with the wooden cases, as long as it's, I don't know how real the wood is if I'm being honest. It could be a composite, but I know most of the time they brag about their actual wood grain. So usually they say no two front panels will ever be the same. And I can definitely back that up with, what is it, Fractal in their north. I know at one point we had two norths. They were totally different fronts. It was actually really cool. Like one of them had a bunch of knots in it. The other one was pretty clean wood grain wise. Oh no, I never even saw that message from Aldi's or whatever that is. He gave 20 bits.
Ah, thank you.
Oh yeah, we got hella. I gotta show you this during the stream yesterday. Look at
That seems like bots. Hella follow bots.
dude, like it doesn't end.
I love it.
What are we at? 53,000 followers. I think we're at like 50 something, like 51 maybe.
You know what, Twitch? I wouldn't be mad if you purged some of those.
No,
like to
I
know
was
our...
like, I said that on stream. I was like, how is this like still a thing? Because what happened was I got I got like two messages right at the same time. They were both really clearly bot accounts saying, if you want more followers, come to this website. And then suddenly just, they said, here's a sample,
Yeah.
And I'm just like, we don't want your sample.
It's really
You could at least ask first,
You're really stupid.
Oh, this is the guy that was, there's someone that's supposed to whisper us. I don't know what he.
Hey, don't forget me, man.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah, he was on our stream yesterday and he said he was going to, okay, so I did get that. Yeah, I don't know. Could be one of those ones where it's,
You never know.
They had just asked though, so I was like,
Yeah.
well, I don't really want to exchange anything on stream. Just like if you whisper us.
Yeah. It's quiet. Sorry, you're reading something. Can I go back to sleep? Sure, go back to sleep midnight.
We're not very good at reading, by the way, chat.
No, can't read. That was literally like 2 words. It took us that long to comprehend that.
They said, how are you?
The 2060 KO Ultra good in 2025. I haven't heard about the KO in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you could find it for the right price. I would say right now at 2060, a good price is about 110 or less.
And the KO performs like pretty much the same.
Basically the same.
Just cheaper,
That was EVGA's way of marketing the 2060 that they had as like a slightly cheaper model. Or the EVGA. Gonna whisper and Jonas.
EVGA.
See, okay, you know what? This is day number 4. We didn't mention it. Chad mentioned it. We're gonna whisper in Jonah's ear on the Royal Honey stream. Okay, see, like,
you know what? Maybe EVGA was onto something. Maybe like, because at first I remember thinking like they were kind of dumb for this, but I'm like, maybe they got out at the right time. With how graphics cards have been going lately.
No, that's what they're saying is like a lot of people have been bringing that up recently with the whole like these what's it called? These companies are talking about how they have no room for profit on these cards or having to charge stupid amounts. They're like, wait, maybe EVGA knew what they were doing.
I'm worried some of these other companies might start pulling out soon.
I know.
Which maybe would be a good thing because maybe then it would cause like I wouldn't mind just well, I don't know, it'd be a lot of work. I was like if they were somebody able to make their own.
Yeah.
Where like it's like Asus has their own card. See, maybe that's what EVJ is working on. They're gonna come out randomly and say, "Hey guys, we're making our own graphics cards now."
Team Matt Leg Hub in 2025. Y'all are crazy.
Unite.
Y'all are
Unite.
crazy. Oh man, oh man. Anyone playing the Spider-Man 2 game on PC? It's been buggy. But I've been able to play it on my ROG Ally, no
Look
problem.
at this like weird grid-like pattern on the CPU. Strange. I don't see any like. There's no thermal paste or anything. Though.
It almost looks like they had a cooler on it that had a pre-applied pattern,
Yeah, it's really fine though. It's like it's not from the clamshell. I don't know. It's weird.
It's a political movement now. Yeah, Matt leg hump.
The 4016 1200K. I mean, it depends on what you're doing. Yeah, you know, in just off the rip, it sounds a little strange if you're just gaming. It sounds like a pre-built. You know, it sounds like you go to CyberPower or like you walk into Best Buy and that greets you and you're like, huh.
That definitely is that, and also that is like a stereotypical like tech TikToker recommendation combo to get max FPS in Fortnite.
Yep.
Like I want
Hey,
a
for
solid
esports,
GPU.
yeah.
It'd be good for esports. Don't get me wrong, but it's definitely one of those like if you're gonna play anything beyond that, it's not the most balanced build, but you know. Sorry for spam. Have a possible deal to grab. Should I sell my 2070 Super for around $180 to buy a 2080 Ti for 300-ish? That seems like a lot for.
It seems a little maybe expensive for a 2080 Ti.
It's not
Depends on where you're at, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what is the 2080 Ti? Is that basically like a 3060 Ti, like 3070?
I think it's a 3070.
3070?
Which
Okay.
3070s you can get for $269 right now.
Yeah, and it'd be more power efficient.
You're on a B460. Yeah, I was looking at graphics cards to see which of the GPUs are now like overpriced because of all the shortages. 3070 seems to be pretty consistent, around $300 to about $269.
No, it is that VRAM. People see
VRAM.
it and they're like,
yeah.
yo.
So if you just want a GPU upgrade from a 2070 Super, a 3070 would be a really good one.
You build yourself for Minecraft? You know what? Like I saw Mr. Burner account and I thought it was someone else's name. I thought it was it Mr. Clyburn?
Oh, that's a name I haven't
I
seen in
haven't
a
seen
long
him in a
time.
while.
Y'all ready for the tax time boom? Yeah, we should be getting a good amount of people with tax returns buying PCs.
Hopefully we have some.
Hopefully have some.
Hey, I wonder when was the earliest you could file?
No, the PCI Gen 3 won't hold back a 3070. You'll be fine.
And like when do most people actually like
I mean, a lot of people, technically, like, so a lot of people get their W-2s. They're supposed to get it within the first 2 weeks of January. So
Right.
they should file, like, if they want to immediately.
But isn't like I feel like I always hear people talk about April. Is that like
That's the actual deadline.
the deadline? Okay, and maybe that's when a lot of people go crazy.
A lot of people who owe definitely wait till
The last
April.
minute.
January 26th for e-filing. Is that when it starts? So then it started just last week.
Okay, yeah, and then usually sometimes returns can take anywhere from like a few weeks to like sometimes even like a month or two. So
Legally, W-2s have to be mailed by the end of January. Nice. That's why we have a payroll provider.
legally mailed.
Mailed is the key. Yeah, it needs to be in the mail.
It needs to have a shipping label created, but don't ship it out for a few months. Okay.
You're saying companies have until January 31st, like it's not February 3rd. They should have said they had.
Where's my returns?
I forgot to mention I got the 4060 user Micro Center for 300. Wait, hold up. So you got it used for that price? Let me scroll up here. Forgot to mention I got the 4060 used at Micro Center for 300 on the dot. Isn't that MSRP?
What is it?
They got a 4060 at Micro Center for $300 used.
Yeah, 4060 should be 300 like new.
That's MSRP. When did you buy this graphics card?
Now, I mean, if it's like a higher end, like
It may just be like an open box that they sold a little bit a month. Like maybe it was like a $320 card you got for $300.
Right.
Maybe.
Good deal, bro. Good deal. This is where they realized they got scammed.
The groundhog, what is it? If it doesn't see its shadow, it's a longer winter or something?
Who is the groundhog?
I don't know.
It's like a specific groundhog?
It's just, I think they pick a groundhog.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. I was like, is it like surely this groundhog has not been alive for this long.
Dylan said your mom. Okay.
Oh.
That's crazy. You think so? Yeah, because I don't think it saw its shadow, which means longer winter.
Oh.
Well,
So
now
like-
someone's saying early spring. I heard differently.
Is there like a deadline of when it needs to see its shadow by?
It's got a minute.
Okay, one thing I don't like about this case, but I mean, I think I can look past it, is the like no cutout in the middle. What's up with that?
Puxatani Phil, that's his name.
Tiny Phil?
Puxatani Phil,
Is that the groundhog's name?
that's the groundhog's name. Or the name of the groundhog that is responsible for this ceremony.
Sounds like a Native American name.
What kind of tradition is this, by the way? I like, where does it happen? Like, I've always heard it, but like, I never like had the curiosity
Philadelphia.
to like look into. Honestly, you might be right on that one. It's 6 weeks, no matter what, of something. It's in Pennsylvania. Yep.
Okay.
Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wait.
Yeah.
I thought I was making it. You know, sometimes I say things that like are subconscious. You know.
You're in the right state, at least.
Yeah. In West Philadelphia.
The holiday originated from the European Christian festival of Candlemas, which used a hedgehog or badger to predict the weather. Okay. So
Hedgehog or a badger.
but now
It seems a groundhog.
But now it's a groundhog. Were they having trouble getting badgers and
Were they not wanting to work?
yeah.
Make sure there's an extra standoff.
Might be a good time to focus on Facebook Flip because I'm selling Marketplace left and right. I don't know.
Really?
Someone's saying he's moving. He's wheeling and dealing.
I feel like.
Did old dude reply to you, the one I sent you?
Yeah, he had someone already coming.
Ah.
And he told me he'd message me if it didn't come out or work out, and I didn't hear anything.
That was a solid deal.
I offered him $275.
Oh, did you?
Well, so I saw what you said, and I was like, honestly, it's a fairly balanced build
It
for like
is.
the time. So
Yeah.
my mind was like, well, if we can just get it cheap enough,
Yeah.
I think we could just clean it up and resell it. Instead of having to like do the math of like, all right, well, we're selling the graphics card for this much and blah blah.
They couldn't catch Sonic. He's too fast. It's true.
Wait, so now it's Sonic if he doesn't see his shadow?
Yep. It was adapted from another culture by Christianity, much like most holidays. Gotcha.
You know, guys, we're hitting 60s, so we're already past the winter weather. Don't worry, it's not gonna come back.
I think there was like a flurry chance next week. Last time I checked.
Don't worry, guys.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's not coming back.
Yeah, let's take a look. Let's gander at the weather, shall we? It's gonna be 68 degrees today, which is fire.
Woo-wee, mama. Sorry, I just got excited.
But then, yeah, next Tuesday we drop down to 38 and a chance for a wintry mix.
You know, I'm gonna say I'm totally cool
I'm
with
cool
like
with
the
30s. I'm cool with the 30s.
Yeah, that's light work.
This Saturday is going to be 69 degrees. Nice.
Ooh, nice. That's
God, the
such a-
temperature's going to be so wild this week. We got 69 today, 51 tomorrow, 42 Wednesday, 62 Thursday, 50 on Friday, 69 Saturday. That Wednesday hit's going to be like, what the?
It's weird. Is that this Wednesday?
Yeah.
Huh.
And it's going to be like storming in the middle of the week, apparently.
What does the groundhog think about all that?
Groundhog said it's winter.
The groundhog's like, brr.
Now that your car's fixed, the weather doesn't bother you that much. Do you have some car
Ooh.
problems?
Did you not have heat?
See, Tyler knows. He says, all I heard is I'm getting sick.
All right, T-Dog. Okay. The only thing getting sick is this beat.
Your power steering would go out in the cold? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Really? That's so random. Did it hit the...
What if I use a prairie dog? What if we
don't
give
know if
a
that
prairie
counts.
dog some royal honey?
It has to have hog in the name. I hate how they ran these cables.
Yeah, it's kind of gross, ain't it?
Oh my god.
Raise this Jean up.
Little John. Yeah, see, no, because I trust me, I've replaced some power steering pumps in my day. The worst part about power steering is just having to bleed the system afterwards. You gotta turn the wheel back and forth like 1,000 times. You know, you call it locking out the steering column, steering rack, and you gotta hit the. Who just followed? Sin City guy, say something if you're here. I don't believe
I don't think
here.
you're a real person. You sold 3 PCs locally? Fire. I will say you're in a very good spot right now where I will say it looks like you have more budget systems, but there is a point where no matter how much we told people during the holidays to buy a PC now and not wait, they're realizing, oh shit, I can't buy anything now. So
I think budget systems on Marketplace,
Yeah.
I think definitely sell better than
they do.
nicer
Yeah,
systems.
so some people are like, oh hell no, I need to buy something right now.
No, one thing that I think I've realized like annoys me more and more recently. Like it never used to bother me, but recently it's gotten on my nerves. Is people.
Thank you,
for
Sensei. The 100 biddies from that person.
Sin City.
Let's go.
Wow, he really is here.
You're
I
real.
gotta start calling everyone it falls out. Yeah, what crazy Jack done 15 minutes ago? Where's the bits? Where's the sub?
Yeah, we're the bits. Hello.
But whenever we have like well, I don't want to make it sound like it's not that big of a deal. But like when we have like customers come in, and you know they're like, yeah, I'm on console right now. I'm like, okay, what are you on? They're like, oh, I'm on the PS5, and I'm like, okay, you spent $6, maybe even $7, maybe even $800, right, depending on when you got it. And they're like, I want to be able to play like the same level of performance. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, how much you want to spend? Think they're gonna be like, oh, $1,000, and it'll be like $200. And I'm like, how does your mind think that works? Like,
Who told them that a PC would be a
it had
cheaper
to be no one.
experience?
It had to be no one told them that.
If they did, I need to see this.
Now it sucks because you know if we could rewind back a few years before the latest PS5 and Xbox, I will say you know we would have probably said like, oh yeah, that won't be too far off actually.
Especially during the later years of previous gen consoles.
Oh yeah, because games were running 30 FPS, so it was like, yeah, we can do that for $200. No problem. This case does come with a hub that is completely populated.
You know how I was, oh, that's great. You know what I was just thinking of? What's dude's name who bought a PC from us, who financed it, was a detailer, doesn't work as a detailer anymore. Omar. I wonder what Omar's up to.
Omar, yeah, okay. Forgot about him.
I was like, Omar, do you see? Because remember we were talking about Omar because
Yes,
he
and he needed to pay it off in
yes,
time.
and it was the car, and I'm just like, I'm
Well,
wondering.
you know, with how he hasn't been here, I feel like he didn't pay it off in time.
I'm a little concerned for Omar.
Chat thoughts, prayers for Omar. Did he get that PC paid off? I remember it was between paying off the car and the PC. When
He was like paying extra on the car, and we told him you should probably just pay this PC off because in terms of the interest, I know you want to get rid of the car payment, but the
It was like
interest will absolutely screw you.
And the car payment interest doesn't change.
Yes.
He was on that fixed interest.
Omar PTSD flashbacks.
Oh my god, when he would just ask like the same question over and over again. Now, you know who's another funny one? I'm glad they finally just won a PC from us is Chaotic. I don't know if he's here.
Okay, Alex.
But the amount of times that guy, because he bought a PC from us too, and I just remember like every other day it was like, hey, what parts did you recommend me again? And I'm like, bro, I'm like, write them down, please.
I remember Omar was in chat every stream when I first started watching all streams. Yep, there's Chaotic.
Get you, yeah, Chaotic. Yeah, dude, you were like, it was like every. I feel like you almost like willed it upon yourself to win the PC because of asking so many times.
The consistency. You showed up.
What's the term? Manifest destiny. That's what you did.
Oh, frick.
Hello?
Hello. Who is it? Big summer blowout. Hello, Big Shack. Man's not hot.
Oh, you're stressed out today, Cal? You get your furnace repaired? That's no fun.
Ooh.
Should I upgrade my 3060 to an RTX 5070? Oh, well, we don't know what the 5070 is going to be like. Wait for benchmarks.
What card do they have though?
3060. It would be a good upgrade.
I would imagine. You know, you'd hope so. What if it's like 3060 level performance with
wild.
AI? It's a 5090. You
It
know?
would be a good upgrade. You see, you have a 1200F though. It depends. If you're playing at 1440p, I think it's worth it. If you're doing 1080p, I think you should definitely get a 1440p monitor when you buy the 5070. But other than that, just wait for benchmarks, see what's going to happen with that. It may be your only option, to be honest. We'll see what the market ends up being like in the next couple of months. I hate to be the guy to recommend somebody just buy a card and then sell if they don't want it, but the way this market's going, if you have a chance with some of these new GPUs being launched and you can afford it and you're looking to upgrade, buy one.
Yeah, worst case.
Worst case, you sell it because you can sell it. Just don't be a dick about selling it.
Yeah, just, you know, like make some money.
Make a little bit of money for your time and energy and luck, but don't don't be a dick about it.
And don't get it signed by Jay's 2 cents and then resell it. That's even worse.
Yeah, don't do that. I need to talk to
Jay's 2 cents?
not Jay 2 cents, but it brought up because he was at Microsoft when it was happening. I need to talk to Microsoft because they want us to come into February and be like, are you gonna have anything? Like, because I've seen pictures that they took all 40 series off the shelves. It's just gone.
Like people bought them or like?
Just, I guess either they sold out and they never replenished them. So they're just like, there's like none. Which obviously there's gonna be some AMD stuff. There might be the Intel stuff, but
that's okay.
That's gonna be like, what do you got? We gotta do a build challenge.
Plus, you said it was like towards the end of February, right?
Yeah, they said into February, early March.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the market's gonna change a lot, but then I ain't worried.
Ooh.
You know
You're
what's
here first,
Micro
guys?
Center? What's Micro Center?
It is
We'll have
Micro
fun no
Center.
matter what. They'll get a video, okay? even if it's the cheapest office PC that we bought to upgrade. Because the best part about Micro Center is it has the effect on our channel that any video we do, there's guaranteed views. You hear that, chat? We bought the cheapest 3D printer from Micro Center.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, that one didn't do amazing. I will say it had good feedback. It's funny, there were actually multiple people that said, I would love to see this be a series. And I'm like, well, you guys don't, you're not acting
You're acting like it.
I can see that being like a long, we'll see. It might get views in the future.
When's the Best Buy to grab an SSD and the GPU shelves are bare? Yeah, that's surprising me.
They're barren.
My Best Buy has has GPUs, but not a lot of selection.
They're like my ovaries. Barren.
Barren wasteland. Hold on.
It's only teenage wasteland.
Which channel do you stream on YouTube? Finally have the time to kill at work. Use my laptop. I can watch on both. Toasty Clips. Look up Toasty Clips.
I'm thinking, I feel like haven't our last few videos kind of been a little lower? What's going on?
It was Facebook Flip and then that one, which Facebook Flip has always been a
Isn't
slow
the 59
starter.
one do kind of slow too?
It's at 60K right now.
What am I thinking of? I swear was it a short? I swear I saw something that was like 50,
It was probably the short that I just put up on Saturday.
was it like $800? No, there was one that said like $800 59. I swear when I looked, it only had like 10K views. Maybe it gained a lot. Since
Yeah, the $800 5090 short.
Is that what it was?
That's at 14K.
Okay, that's what it was. I thought it was a long form video at first, and I was like, yeah, I kind of didn't.
No, it's been 3D printer, and then the Facebook Flip's at 26K, and then the cheapest 59 build was 53K.
That's good.
Yeah, so well, we good.
Chat, we're shutting the channel down.
We're shutting it down.
You guys think we're not worth it and washed up, so
That's crazy.
we have nothing left to provide you.
No, what they are is we want you for one thing and one thing only: dance, monkey, dance.
Mm-hmm. Squirrel. Dance, squirrel, dance, squirrel, dance, squirrel. Yeah, I like how when I was reading about the Demolition Ranch channel, like, and him selling and not doing YouTube anymore, there was just like 3 of the top most voted comments were like, every YouTuber is on a bell curve, and your bell curve was just long gone. You were kind of doing repeat content. I'm just like, dang, guys, chill.
We're crazy. Say bell curve.
Yeah. Chad, how's our bell curve looking? Are we on the up, or have we been on the down slope for years?
Thing is, I've always had the mindset, and what's it called? With I remember listening to podcasts that Austin Evans did, and he's like, yeah, for the past like 3 years, see a channel of his size, every single month he is losing subs. He has not had a net positive subs.
Really?
Yep,
Wow.
every single month. Because he says like that's pretty common for channels to get over like millions of.
Well, he's also such an old channel. He's probably just losing so many to YouTube purging.
Yeah, but he said like net, like when I'm losing subs in the dashboard, like every single month I'm losing.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we have never ever had that.
I bet his money is freaking not losing.
No, he's still doing good. That's what I'm saying. Is like his views are still pretty solid. He's definitely like he's in that area where like he's still doing good.
I mean, his libido might be down, but his sub's up. You know what I'm saying, chat?
YouTube is killing channels actively, telling creators to switch their genre, and YouTube stops showing food. I mean, yes and no. I think it's kind of an excuse that creators make sometimes, where it's just like, YouTube's breaking my channel.
Kind of like the algorithm,
I blame the algorithm.
Algorithm.
Like, I know there's an algorithm, but like, there are a lot of channels that have had slow slumps and then like made their content just better, and they have had no problems.
On the flip side too, I feel like I've seen sometimes YouTube comes in clutch where it feels like videos that shouldn't do great get pushed really hard and then they do really well.
I think I've never been a fan of that, like, YouTube is killing my channel. Most of the time, if you make good content,
You're killing your own channel.
You're killing your own channel, let's be real. You're doing something that just doesn't work for you. It's
Yeah, I
happening
mean-
with D&D, and I don't believe that. Like we've been doing this for a long ass time, and I know the algorithm has changed, and I know there's probably a genre that just maybe isn't as popular anymore.
It should be fair. It's funny because McAllister, whenever he does anything D&D, it does like stupid good. Like anything involving cards, like Magic Gathering D&D on our DIY channel, he gets like top, like, I mean, I would say like 5% of views when he does those. So now that's not speaking on the whole entire community, of course. I don't know how it is overall, but I know for us it seems to be working.
How do I get your guys' professional advice for my PC build? So if you want like a hands-on, step-by-step kind of like advice for your PC build upgrade, whether you want us to build it yourself or build it for you, we do have the build advice section on pcbros. You can pay for that directly. We are here to help you a little bit during these streams. If you just have like basic questions like, does this work and this work, we're
This
here.
is free.
This is free. But if you want like one-on-one back and forth conversations through email most of the time, I would say 99% of the time.
If you just want someone to talk to.
If you just want to talk to, and you just want to talk to somebody at PC Bros who can help you out with your build, you can do that through a build consultation.
Yeah, guys, pretty soon we're switching over to AI build consultation. What's your thoughts on that?
Yes, AI only.
But the AI is going to be incredibly insulting. Like whenever you like give us a budget, say really you can't afford a 5090, broke.
What's a good 250-ish GPU for streaming? Can it be secondhand? One GPU I will recommend. And it is in stock on Newegg right now. It's a little more expensive. There is actually a B580 in stock on Newegg right now.
What brand was it again?
It's from Onyx.
Onyx.
PCB, did you buy one of the Onyx cards? Is that what that you just, it's funny you just said.
I gotta wonder what the if there's like contract reasons why. Like I feel like with cards like the Intel cards and like some older cards, you see a lot more random partner board companies that you don't really ever think of or see.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I wonder if it has anything to do with like, I wonder if they ever get gate kept, which well, actually it's money. It's a corporation,
It's
of course they
100%
get gate
money,
kept.
yeah, 100%.
I don't even have to ask that question.
But yeah, no, we bought one of them because B570 video will be live tomorrow. We did I would say it's cheap, but it's not like ultra cheap B570 build. We kind of did the best overall balance build for it with the 12600 KF and all Intel build. So that video goes live tomorrow. I bought the B580 from Onyx on Newegg to do a just kind of, hey, never heard of this brand. Let's see what this card is like benchmark video.
Which I gotta say, comparatively, I felt like the B580 has a good amount more performance than the B570.
It does. It is a good jump. And it's one of those things where we were talking on our general conclusion of the B570 is the B570 is there at 220 and you could buy it if you can't get the B580, but the B580 becomes in stock, the B570 should be under $200. B560, well, that card's not a thing right now, so I don't know.
Buy it. Prove it.
B570 can do some 1440, but I would say it's definitely a 1080p focus card.
Yeah, as we tried it, we did Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals, it was struggling to hold 60.
Yeah. And that was at like medium lower settings, so. Yep. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, we got a B570 build. It's going to be
Fabulous.
cool. It's going to be cool. Thoughts on 5060? Well, it's not out yet, so I have no thoughts.
I'm I'm hoping that I have a weird vibe actually that so I know people never loved the 60 series, it feels like.
Yep.
But I know they really did not like the 4060 and 4060 Ti. And it kind of makes sense. And that's kind of the trend we've been noticing with 50 series so far is that they're just taking the previous gen and adding technologies to make them better. For some reason, I feel like since they already did that one generation, I feel like the 5060 will actually be hardware better than the 4060. There's my, can we get like
That could be a hot take.
Yeah, can we get like a clip of that so that if I'm horribly right or horribly wrong, it means something?
Guys, you hear that? He's saying NVIDIA's going to be a good guy.
It's like the Markiplier video about Honey, you know?
Yeah.
Like I can't put my finger on it, but I think they're doing something. Like they have to be making money
That's to
somehow,
be doing
guys.
something. But no, it's going to, again, regardless if it's like, unless it's like an absolute trash bash scam, like, which I don't see it happening, it's going to still be an uplift in some regard.
It'll probably still be the #1 Steam card.
It's still going to be the #1 GPU in the next 2 years. Like, it's going to be the #1 GPU.
It's going to be because of pre-built companies. Although I will say with how NVIDIA's been going, if they keep up like the just no stock, I do have to wonder, could AMD make it on the list?
They have a shot. Well, AMD fumbled the bag.
Probably.
I was gonna say their track record, they probably will.
You ever notice how, yeah, it seems like every time there's like the golden opportunity in sight,
They
the
face
companies
plant.
just somehow, yes, they face plant on the track.
You're like, God damn it, I messed up.
Holy bulge. Holy bulgy. The bulgy apparatus is big on this one.
I hope 5060 has 12 gigs of VRAM. Well, I would say a 5060 Ti will exist again with like 16 gigs. Will that be worth it? I don't know.
I feel like they're gonna end up.
I think it's
doing
gonna be 8
8 or
again.
maybe 10. That'd be
10
cool.
would
if
be
they did
10 would be cool.
don't
I'd be
think they
cool with
will.
10.
I just because I'm like, you know, I'm looking at the 5080, and that's what 16.
16, which
Which-
yeah.
I'm just like, I don't know.
Hey, and I'm one of the Indiana Jones players now, so I can say this. But seeing 5080 run on max settings, 4K, it runs out of VRAM.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones. Which is, the thing is, like, I get the top of the line card should have that bandwidth. Like, you should be able to run that game max settings with a 5080. Let's be honest here.
Yeah.
Like the budget ones, you know, I can kind of get the argument of just like, you know, the people who are playing games on this, you're not going to play games that should eat up all that VRAM yet.
I do have to wonder if you were to test Indiana Jones on something like the 7600 XT or 4060 Ti 16 gig. I'm like, would the VRAM?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is the VRAM or the actual GPU performance going to be more? of a
Which
bottleneck?
one's the hindrance?
Yeah,
White.
looks like it's default white.
Oh, I forgot the cooler's plugged in to the hub. So yeah, okay.
Here you go, chat.
Ooh, can I get it? Is this? I think this one is.
What is a bulge?
Yes, there was quite the bulge. RGB?
Is there an orange?
Probably not gonna be an orange. I would love orange though.
Might be.
Oh wow, is that really all the modes?
I think that's it. Yeah.
The red to match the red LED. What is that LED? I think it's VGA. Graphics card's broken.
Oh yeah, dollar. I mean, you can run the same thing with all these games being released. People are freaking out about them having like ray tracing required. A lot of it isn't true path tracing ray tracing, which is what is really demanding and eats up a lot of VRAM. You can still run those games fine without it, but it's just kind of like the whole, hey, that setting's there, but if you turn it on, you're gonna break your PC.
The only game I run ray tracing in is Marvelius Ravelous.
I got Zach's doing Q&As now for PC Bro Shorts. I like it.
Gee?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
We got to make sure we stay on the same page with each other though, so we don't overlap our questions. Because that's all
What do
his
you mean?
list. Some of his list on Trello is some of the ones I've had written down. So make sure we don't
Oh.
like double up.
I wonder if everyone got their setup submitted.
I'll ask Zachariah.
My Trello list.
Yeah, me and you need to stay for the. It's cool that you're doing the Q&A ones with them.
But
We just gotta make
stop.
sure we don't overlap.
Oh,
Because there was one on there I think that I had planned.
I just kind of made them up.
I know, me and you had the same mind.
Well, it's all about who did it first. So,
I did.
ooh.
That's crazy. I'm gonna film it today now then. The one you just said I did not plan, so.
Well, you've done that one before on Toasty side, but it's such a just basic one that I think it'll be good to start off.
Yeah.
That won't be hard for them to answer.
Yes, sir.
Which one did we overlap on?
I'll have to look again because I remember looking at your list on Trello and I was like, wait, I have that one written down. Let me pull up Trello. Send.
Is there a Cypress 3?
Oh, wait, why did I send that in the PC Bro Slack? Oops. There might be.
I can't believe I sent my setup in the Slack.
I didn't get to see it, so.
I forgot.
I just saw a bunch of messages being
The whole
spammed.
point of the game is for you all not to see it.
I honestly didn't. I didn't even know for sure. Like,
Okay, if you didn't
Well, I mean,
see-
I know we know some of most of your setups I've at least seen before, but it'd be funny just to like go into it kind of blind.
It's gonna be obvious which one's me and Jake's anyway, because there's
Yes.
big hints in the
100%.
thing.
Yeah, which one? It was the
Because I can change mine.
the PC game you're most excited about this year is one I was gonna do.
Oh, never mind. That was one I was excited.
I was gonna say.
I wrote it first.
ooh.
I'm filming it today, then, brother.
It's crazy. Well, I'm editing it then.
Ooh. And he's like, then I'm just gonna post it to the other channel.
It's mine.
That's crazy. Jonah's here.
Made it, boys.
You made it.
I'm surprised the talk when you see a better PC didn't do better.
It did better on TikTok.
Really?
Yeah.
That's definitely a TikTok.
It is a
one.
TikTok kind of trend
It's
here.
my first time seeing this.
John.
Cooler. The RGB version of it.
Oh yes,
What are your thoughts on it?
I like it.
It's kind of dim on the ring, but
Not bad.
not bad.
Not bad. How about that? Where's the Q&A? Oh, no, we're talking about the shorts that we do where we go around and we ask people questions throughout the office. The gold mine of content. Well, hold up, what's going on?
Meeting day today?
Yes, I like how when he copy and pasted the name, 1 month subscriber, Savage Levi. You had to call him out a little bit.
You gotta beat 760 AM with the.
Bro, how did you spell the
15,
Radeon
13?
like that? Radeon.
Sorry, I am deaf. AMD 6800
Oh.
GPU
Now I just
work
like a mean
well.
person.
Yeah, yeah, that combo would work fine. Yes.
See, sometimes this is why it's important to read ahead, chat.
Good morning, Zenos. I
Dominica-
love Zenos' profile picture.
So great.
Who is it?
It's just classic.
It's just classic Zenos right there.
Oh yeah. No, dude, he looks like he took that like on a beach somewhere.
I know. It looks like he's living it up.
The hot takes are a good one too. Yeah, hot takes are fun.
Xenos, our tech grandpa.
Oh, bow, bow, bow.
I was up and at it at 9 o'clock this morning, guys. Like, wait, I know, it was like 8:50. That's
Right.
crazy. You let him know?
What?
Huh?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I guess
I did mention
we said
on stream.
OPC.
I said, oh yeah, I was reading off what you said in Slack on stream.
Yeah, they're gone. Don't worry about it.
RR.
They are.
Did they charge you finally?
I think they're gonna charge,
Oh.
which sucks. But
But you've been getting the free treatment for far too long.
I think I paid like.
Did they do a DNA test on the roach and said, this is a different one? We sprayed for the other one.
If you all no chat, I don't have. If you're on the outside of this conversation, you probably think I'm like disgusting. But that is not the case. All right.
Buddy was put, we will defend him, Buddy was put into a tough position.
I was.
He didn't bring him with him, I
was
promise.
gaslit. Oh, I did not bring him with me. I'll tell you that.
Man brought him to the office, so I don't know.
Have y'all built the 7400 F? No, because I've not seen them, unless you see them in stock on Amazon and Newegg. The only reason I haven't is because on AliExpress, they are like maybe $10 cheaper than the 7500 F.
One of the requirements to work here actually is you have to have roaches in your house.
McAllister and I are good. So I learned that they hibernate in mulch, by the way.
Oh yeah, makes sense.
So we saw one last week, and I'm assuming that's where it came from.
The mulch.
Yeah.
This is the mulch that was there when you.
Yeah.
That
We're
definitely is
ripping that
me.
shit up
Yeah.
this spring, and we're getting
That's
raw.
smart.
I'm not doing.
Do you want the guy to mine?
Huh?
Are you gonna do it yourself?
No, I might pay someone else to do it. I'll
Do you want the guy that lives across the street from me?
Didn't
that
you
did
charge
mine?
like an arm and a leg?
Dude, rock's expensive.
Rock-
You gotta remember, he did rock and he did metal custom cut trim along the whole entire thing.
How much is your?
So for all the rock, he did front and back. He also
front and
planted,
back?
yeah, and he put bushes in for me, and he cleaned out all of the old stuff and got rid of like the weed barrier, and did the metal trim. I think it was like 3,400.
That's not bad for all that.
How much?
34.
34.
That's a lot of labor too.
No, I mean it's a lot of labor. But it
that's a
took him
lot
like 2 days.
Damn.
He brought over like the UTV and everything. He was dumping the
Trust me,
rock in.
Mr. Dillon, I know, man. I know.
Oh, you gotta get some taxes
That
filed.
That
Have
was
fun.
last year's. That was last year's dilemma debacle. This is
Debacle.
This is not.
This is a new year.
This is
New year, new him.
Are we gonna
No-
meet with
no problems.
with our girl soon? You think?
Probably not until like March.
That's not soon.
No.
She's gonna wait until like May.
No, I think last year we filed.
It was really late. I
Right, we
remember.
filed an extension, so it was
Yeah.
beyond April.
You'll find another extension.
I probably.
Push it out.
Hey, that ain't up to us, you know.
It's whatever she decides.
Opinions on the Lean Leo 11 Air Mini.
That's the SFX power supply one.
Yeah, so the 11 Dynamic Mini is the case that I used to really like the lean leg cases, honestly, before height. I'm not a fan of how they need SFX power supplies. That's a must. I don't like the fact that it's still a giant case. Like, they call it mini ITX, but it can take a full ATX board.
Is it
Um,
ITX, but mini?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other problem is depending on what size board you go with, each one gives you different availability for like coolers, RAM clearance if you do get like a liquid cooler. So I'm just not a big fan of the case for the price. I don't think it comes with, it doesn't come with any fans. So I just feel like, it's like the same size as like a Height Y40 almost.
7500F skyrocketed in price. When I checked this weekend, 75 was 145 and the 84 was 90. Well, the 8400F I wouldn't really. We bought one. We'll do a video on it. I wouldn't really recommend that at 90. I saw the 7400F is 122, which, you know, it does feel kind of crappy that the 7500F was that price. Now they made a 7400F and just made again, it's slightly worse for 120. Which the thing is, I don't want to be buying those from AliExpress. The whole point of that CPU is AMD said they're going to be here, local. If you can buy them for 120 on Amazon and Newegg, awesome. AliExpress, I feel like I'm being scammed. I'll be honest with you.
You hear that, AliExpress?
WStream, yeah, WStream.
Thanks for posting yourself, Solo.
There's like your 2019 F-150.
W. I bet that thing's seen a lot.
Well, see, you gotta be careful with Newegg because Newegg does have a lot of sellers that ship straight from China. So it's basically like you're buying from AliExpress. And I've seen some people for a while there who are drop shipping 7500Fs, which is still cheaper than a 7600, but it's getting close to that point where you're like, 7600 sometimes goes on sale for like 180, and you're just like, I might as well just buy that one.
The other thing too is if you get the non-X, it does come with a stock cooler, which could
does.
be an advantage for some people.
And most people won't need any more than that. It just works.
Are you all excited about that video?
I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I also had I was also thinking last night. I just saw it. It was so bad because I had the idea last night, and then this morning I opened my phone, and there's already like creators now talking about it. It's talking about like AI, letting AI decide, like building a gaming PC for us.
Oh yeah, what's
We're
his
talking
name?
about that a long time
That's been
ago.
going on for a while.
Letting AI find the best pre-built.
I know.
For like $750, something like
Pretty
that.
well might be interesting. I know Oz Talks Hardware, right when ChatGPT came out, did one of those.
Oh, yeah. I never even. I haven't watched. I didn't see anyone do videos on it, but.
What pre-builts on Newegg are the most trustworthy? Well, ABS is technically like is Newegg, so I will say they're probably pretty good. Check out pcbros as well though. It is our PC selling business.
Maybe it was somebody else. There was somebody who I remember when ChatGPT first came out, he was like, I'm letting AI build a PC.
Yeah, I thought there was a few videos. and
ABS is
I remember they just weren't great.
Yeah, well, because that was back when ChatGPT was limited to the year, so they were like recommending hardware from like, it was like it
had
would
to
go
be
past
3 years,
2020,
I think.
so it was like,
Yeah, oh yeah, Jay's 2 cents. Yeah, he did that video.
Jay's 2 cents did it.
Yeah, I guess we have to do the pre-built then.
Yeah, we like
Pre-built would
Oz.
be
He's
kinda cool.
awesome.
Or gaming setup. Ooh,
Build me a gaming setup.
gaming setup with AI.
I'm waiting until AI can actually build it though. You know.
And you build the whole thing. And then we're washed. If you are going to buy one on Newegg, ABS is their in-house brand. There are some ones that are kind of sketchy. Obviously, we recommend pcbros.tech. But if you are looking to buy a pre-built on Newegg, yeah, ABS is their brand, so it'd technically be the most trustworthy.
Ian's pretty good too.
Ian's solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yin's they're the one they're actually a Mexico-based company.
Yep,
Or is it-
they are. Yep.
Buy it now before they go up in price.
Yeah,
Right,
how
yeah,
that
the
works
tariffs.
for them. Yeah, they're gonna get they're gonna be shafted. Like China's getting hit with the 10%, but Mexico got 25%.
Isn't it Mexico and Canada?
Yeah,
25.
25%.
Which like Canada, really? You know? It's
Canada
like-
already hit back with their tariffs on us. So.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, so now it's 25% for us too.
Oh my god, dude, that's like so much worse.
Yep.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame them, but I'm like,
Yeah.
it's just,
There's a supposed benefit out of it, but like.
you know, when you really think about it, we're basically just sectioning ourselves off from the world.
Auto parts come from Canada.
Oh god.
Jonah.
Jackson, you buy more parts than I do.
You do say Jonah like you don't buy a lot of car parts.
He's acting like this guy doesn't have 4 project cars in his garage. Like, yeah, okay, buddy. I have 1.
Nah, both of yours are projects.
No way. Mine got me to work reliably today, so I'm gonna take that as a W.
Take that W, yeah.
What car did you bring
Every day
today?
you get here, man.
What time is it?
Is 9:55.
Where's everyone else?
I don't know. They got 5 minutes. They normally roll in. Like, you normally roll in around that time, like right at like 10.
Yeah, whatever happened to our 9:55?
I am getting here at 9:55.
That is true. What happened?
I know. I mean,
no,
I see
like
you.
it has been a while since it was not. Like, y'all been rolling in around 10.
I've been. I'm cutting. I'm clocking in at 9:55. Like I'm.
Speaking of clocking in, I think last payroll I looked that I don't know if that's working still or people haven't been clocking in because it's like.
I've been clocking in and out every day.
Okay, so we'll check and see.
I'm the only one though. I watch them walk in.
Okay, so they definitely haven't
You
been
didn't clock
doing
in.
it.
He goes, I know. I was like, oh, okay.
I love employees.
Right. Like it's. I don't understand why I have to do it.
Dude, could you imagine we switched to hourly? They'd love that time clock then.
I'm
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm gonna go install Windows in my build.
Have
Right.
fun.
That's gonna be whenever we get like money, this needs to do incentive-based bonuses for clocking in. It's like if you clock in every day on time for a month, you get $100.
You want to dip on us right? No, right here. You want to do a short?
No, I'm stealing your.
Oh, that's crazy. See, look, he's even like stealing our gear. That's crazy,
I
dude.
need one for the shoulder.
He's getting gear acquisition syndrome.
Yeah, I think I might keep it.
That's.
I can print you another one if you want.
Okay. Well, let's make mine like gray, so we don't like this.
Okay, I'll give you a different color.
Give him like the ugliest color we have.
I'm gonna make yours to where the handle's
Like
a
purple.
penis.
Oh.
How about that?
No, whatever you get, like a little. Just print out like a penis and
Isn't
just
your middle
like
name
the clip
Phallic?
on it.
Phallic?
Yeah.
Zach Phallic?
Zach
No, that
Phallic.
goes hard, actually.
It kind of does. That sounds professional. Like it sounds like you're gonna walk in with a briefcase and sell me something.
Yeah.
Go make us some giveaway money.
Mr.
That's
Phallic.
Crazy.
Phallic sack.
Phallic Zach. This one.
Do the counselings live.
Ooh, we
Maybe
should do
sometime.
employee. Yeah,
So do you have another idea for which word I could do? Because you still lie.
you can have it. It's fine. I just want to really, it's fine. I just want to really make sure that because I have like a list that I just keep on my to-do list is like I need to film one today. Let me look. I don't know if I need to add a section where we can just cross-check each other. I just want to make sure we don't have any double
We
up.
just had a big list of shorts that we can like choose from.
Yeah.
Like what would be best for which channel kind of.
Yeah.
I don't use the list. Mine just come from the butt.
I'm editing your panic short.
Done my panic short?
Yeah.
Hit that panic button, brother.
Did John ever do my short? I don't remember. I feel like I saw him working on
So I have a feeling he was working on it, but then I told him I was like, "Oh, this would be cool when you get this done. We'll have shorts up to Friday." And he said, "Well, why am I doing this now then?" So I have no idea if he even finished it or
it. Oh
not.
no.
I've already done it. No, I'm playing.
Yeah, you had a backup ready. You were ready for him to fail, weren't you?
24-hour stream, Matt playing Indiana Jones. Guys, stop. I at least get an hour and a half done each day of Indiana Jones. I'm making progress.
That is so bad.
What do you mean I should be playing more or?
No, I mean like you just lie.
I'm playing the game. I can tell you everything that happened. I just fought a bunch of scorpions.
What kind of scorpions
looked
were
up
they?
to you.
Fought a bunch of scorpions, killed a bunch of Nazis.
Were they rad scorpions?
No, they were just nasty little scorpions.
Were they tiny then?
Yeah.
No, that's not fun. I like the ones from Fallout.
I
where
was
they're
in like a tomb, and any trap. I fell into a trap, and it's like, what's going on? Do you hear that noise around you? Scorpions crawling all around
Has he
you.
said, why'd it have to be snakes?
Not
He said
happy.
that yet?
Well, he's had his first scene where like he has to feed a snake from somebody. He's like, I don't want to do that.
Did they actually use Harrison Ford for the voice, or is
Yep.
it just like?
Yep,
Oh, really?
it
That's
is.
sick.
Yeah.
How much
If it's not, it's a very good copy of him. 'Cause-
Right. Could just be AI.
Are you live streaming? No, I'm not live streaming. I'm just playing it at home. It's not Ford, really? It's a really good clone.
Got that dog on you.
Troy Baker. Who's Troy
I don't know who
Baker?
Troy Baker is. I will say his voice sounds very, very similar.
Troy Baker? Wasn't that the character from High School Musical?
No, McAllister. Oh, actually, wait. He's a
Oh,
voice
he
actor
did.
and
He did
musician.
Joel in the Last of Us game.
Oh, okay.
What was the joke?
Oh yeah, I want to make
He looks like
joke
a
about
knockoff like Christian Bale kind of.
Nice.
It's it was wow, the weather's perfect for basketball today.
Oh no.
That was the joke. But
Oh, let's
I don't
go.
want to follow through on it.
It's time to ball. Ball so hard, baby.
Dude, I'd be down.
You said this.
Wait, I need to see if there's any cars in the way though, because I feel like it's been so long.
Yeah, Laura Bailey is in every game. There's some voices I spot all the time. Laura Bailey and Matthew Mercer. If I hear either of them.
You guys are awesome. I just started learning about pizza a couple months ago, and I watch your all's video every day, and it's super educational and helpful. Well, thank you, Savage. All right, guys, I'm going to leave my mic with McAllister. He's going to tell you all sorts of fun things, and I'm going to raid somebody.
I'm going to tell you all sorts of fun things. Do you know why they call them potholes? It's because you have to work a lot of clay in order to get all the air out so that when you fire it, it doesn't pop. So potters would go out and scoop all the clay out from like used wagon trails. So these wagons would come through and press the clay, press the clay, press the clay. Well, a potter would come out and pull all that clay out of the ground because it's already like half worked. So it saved them a lot of time. And so they called them potter's holes. And those became potholes.
Do you know why they call it roadkill?
Because it was killed on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they call it salary because it would be your daily intake of sallis or salt, and you would pay it in salt. Because salt could cure your meat, make it last longer, and make it taste better. So salt was good to make you be able to eat forever, you know, because as long as you could keep curing your meat, you could keep eating. And
That one sounds made up.
If someone gave you meat and salt and put you in cure it, could you do it?
Yeah,
Isn't that all you have to
I'm
do
not
is just
gonna
rub
lie.
it?
To be quite honest, you just put it in the salt. That's really what curing
Yeah, I'm pretty
is.
sure you just rub it with salt or
'Cause
like stick it in there.
If they could do it, they did. I know you put salted meats in a barrel. It would just be a barrel, and then salt, then meat, and then salt, and then meat. But never make sure the meat's not touching, so it never creates like a solid chain of air all the way to the top. Put salt in the PC.
Rating Righteous Roll. I don't feel like I've seen that name before. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. We will be live tomorrow for our Royal Honey and Pothole Jonah stream.
No, you're not. No, you're
That's
not.
what, I don't know. Someone said that, so I'm just copying it.
Okay. I was like, you're wild.
All right, guys. See you all later. Peace.